My name is Danica Morgan. I received 7 subjects in the 2020 CSEC examination. I am the top female performer in industrial technology at the Winston High School.
I am Ryan Cunningham. I received 7 1s and 3 2s in the 2020 CSEC examination, and I am the top performing student at the Winston High School.
Despite all the adjustments made to the 2020 sitting of the Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate CSEC examinations, Rayan and Danica have really excelled.
I feel pretty good because I work hard for it. I know that without hard work I couldn't have done it, so I had to study it very hard. Even though this COVID was in, I had to study. Sometimes I didn't have the internet to go do the online classes, so I would study a lot harder than usual out of textbooks and stuff like those.
While they received a passing grade for all the subjects they sat in their CSEC exams, it came as no surprise that they both aced their industrial technology examination with grade 1 passes. In fact, all students who sat the industrial technology exam at the Winston High School passed with flying colors.
I'm happy to say that we receive 100% passes, although we normally get 100% passes over the year. However, the quality of passes this year actually improved.
When asked, Ms. Thompson revealed that one reason for the success of her students is the Industrial Technology Circuit Rally that was held in March for 5th Form Industrial Technology students. Let's take a step back in time.
The Electrical Technology Rally is an initiative that would have been started by Ms. Nadine Thompson. Ms. Thompson is the head of the Industrial Technology and Visual Arts Department here at Winston High School. The initiative is really to showcase the work of her students and to really provide a backdrop for motivation of our students and to really make that connection between what is happening in her classroom and the realities of the industry.
The initiative, which is in its 2nd year, requires students to work in groups of 2. 4 groups emerged this year, namely Scorpio, Talawas, Legends, and Gladiators.
This is my method of actually preparing my students adequately for their end of external examination, which is an NCT VET exam and the Caribbean examination, electrical technology. The students are actually making different circuits. They would have designed their own concept from a number of weeks. They would have come together, they would have gone to hardware to get their research on prices of materials and actually sit down and actually created and design and construct their own circuit on a board.
Created a circuit with 2 fluorescent lamps, a breaker and a meter box that is designed for a room with 2 bedroom halls and a bathroom. My group member John Wright helped me to design this circuit for this purpose.
In the circuit, I have 2 3-way switch, 1 single pole switch, and 2 filament lamps and 1 fluorescent lamp. So the 2 filament lamps are controlled by the 2 3-way switch, and the fluorescent lamp is controlled by the single pole switch. The recycled pipe and the filament lamp holders and wires, and some of them we have to use connector bar and wire nut because we run out of wires, so we have to connect them together.
It works by, you have a meter that is supplying the whole circuit with the current, and you have a breaker which is protecting the circuit from damage. You have a 20 amp, a 15 amp, and a double base 20 amp, which the 15 amp is used to protect the lighting, and the 20 amp is used to protect the plug outlets, and the 30 amp protects the whole circuit. And up to 5 plugs can be on one 20 amp breaker, and up to 12 lighting can be on a 15 amp breaker.
Well, what I've done today can help me in my exam because, for example, in the circuit, you know you have 3 wires you use, 3 colors, black, red and green. The black is the neutral, the red is the live, and the green is the earthing. And you know that in the meter box, you must always earth your neutral.
During the rally, the groups were judged by the principal and past students Marcus Biggs and Alice Telesto. They received constructive criticism on their creations and were awarded for their effort.
The students, you can see that they were well trained, well taught. When you ask them, they were versed in answering the questions. When you look at the circuits that they would have put together, you see that time and effort was put into this venture. I have a cash prize to give out to the winner as well, and some complimentary gifts, phone cards, and also for second prize, cash prize as well. I also offer a scholarship if anyone from this department get 3 ones. I would give them 150,000 to whatever pursuit they want to attain.
As Ms. Thompson now basks in the success of her students, she is grateful that the annual Industrial Technology Rally was once again successful in preparing students like Rayon and Danica for their exams.
I must say I'm really proud of Rayon, and I wish him all the best, and I know he's going to use his education to really solve national issues, and he will contribute a lot to Jamaica. I must say I am really proud of Danica also, being the only female inside the class. She would have contributed and made a significant impact, and will also encourage my other female students who are at lower school to actually select a subject like electrical technology. And also I'm really happy that I would have made that significant impact on her, that she would have actually received a grade 1 in electrical technology, and I wish her all the best.
Now that they have completed high school, Rayon and Danica are now looking forward to expanding their skills in electrical engineering. Both have applied to the Hartrust NTA National Tool and Engineering Institute in Kingston and are awaiting enrollment.
I want to become a marine engineer because, well, it seems cool to be working on ships and all, and you get to look at the engine and all that stuff. The reason why I choose industrial technology is because most females don't do that field, and I want to change that, and I love doing those subjects or work. It's kind of fun to me, so I just do it, and it's mainly boys, and I kind of like company and the competition between the boys.
I plan to further my skills in electrical installation and technology. I chose this because over the years, electrical has helped a lot of people, because without electricity and those stuff, you won't have light and stuff like those, and nowadays they are building electrical cars, so that's why I'm pursuing that career.
And before we go, Rayon had an important reminder.
Mr. Big said that if any of us who did electrical got 3 ones, we would get a scholarship. And I got 7 ones and 3 twos. Mr. Biggs, if you're watching, just know I am looking forward for the scholarship.